There is a quiet exhaustion that comes from always needing to earn your place. From feeling most alive when you are useful, impressive, or accommodating. You may not consciously believe your worth is conditional, but your body knows when approval arrives and when it disappears. And over time, that knowing becomes identity. This is not because you are shallow or approval-seeking. It is because you learned when love stayed and when it left. And so here are 8 ways worth quietly became something you had to earn. 1. Praise followed performance. You felt most valued when you succeeded or excelled. Worth began to rise and fall with outcomes. 2. Attention arrived after pleasing. Approval came when you were easy, helpful, or agreeable. You learned to smooth yourself to stay connected. 3. Withdrawal followed mistakes. Distance taught you when you had failed. Worth became something fragile that could disappear. For comparison shaped value. You noticed who was celebrated and who was overlooked. You learned to measure yourself against others to feel enough. 5. Effort replaced presence. Being became less important than doing. Rest felt undeserved unless you had earned it. 6. You learned to anticipate expectations. You stayed one step ahead to avoid disappointment. Worth became linked to vigilance. 7. You felt anxious when you stopped performing. Stillness brought unease instead of relief. Without effort, value felt uncertain. 8. You confused being needed with being loved. Usefulness felt like connection. You learned to overgive, to feel secure. And so we realized, conditional worth was learned, not chosen. What kept connection alive slowly replaced self. Overfunctioning was a way to stay safe. And value does not need to be earned to be real. So we ask ourselves, when did I first feel valued for what I did instead of who I was? What happens inside me when I stop performing? Where do I still equate effort with worth? What would it feel like to rest without justification? You are not broken for needing to prove yourself. You were responding to how love was given. You are allowed to exist without earning. And you are the quiet knowing that remains valuable even when you do nothing at all.